right. Let's begin with today's practice. We'll take a few moments to center ourselves, sitting comfortably, eyes closed. Bring your attention back inward, turning it to the body internally. Scan. Check in to see how you're holding different parts of the body, releasing any clenching, holding, becoming active through the whole body, becoming aware of all the parts. So take a few moments to include all parts of the body in your awareness. As you become aware of the different parts, adjusting if needed. To keep the body conducive for proper, easy expansion of the lungs, which means your back is straight, belly soft, shoulders and rib cage open. The rest of your body active and relaxed. Now include your breathing also in your awareness. Aware of all body parts and the breathing. Feeling the effect of the breathing on the whole body. Observe if the expansion, contraction of the lungs is happening freely. And let your body and breath awareness bring an activeness, a lightness, an ease in the body and mind. Set an intention to be fully aware of your breathing and of the whole body throughout the practice. See if you can specially focus on whether the breath is flowing into the belly. That is a reflection of a relaxed and easy state of mind as well. And tell yourself that you will enjoy every part of the practice, staying open, available to the different postures, breathing practices. With those intentions, let us chant our 3 Omkaras now, staying light and open, Take a nice breath into the belly. Start the first round. Are you still aware of the whole body, the breathing? Staying with that awareness, bring your palms together. Start rubbing them actively. Take a few moments to cup your eyes and slowly blink them open, looking into your palms. Today, to free up the body a little bit, we'll start with eye movements, focusing on the little muscles around the eyes, which we don't usually pay attention to because we are using the eyes. We are always seeing, trying to perceive things. So sitting with the back straight, start with the eye movement going up and down. The chin is tucked in, no movement in the head, only the eyeballs. Stay with your relaxed breathing. Last few rounds. See how much you can move the eyeballs up and down. And then coming back to the center. Now let's move the eyeballs to the right and left. Notice what muscles are moving. As you move, just the eyeballs. Keep your eyes wide open. Are you aware of the rest of the body, keeping it light and easy? And relax. You can close your eyes. Now let's make the rotation, moving the eyes down, right, up, left. Continue. Go in slow rotation, aware of the whole body again, and also observing what muscles are moving around the eyes. And now you can go in the reverse direction. How smooth a circle can you make? And in the effort to move only the eyes, are you clenching some muscles in the neck or the rest of the body? And relax. You can close your eyes. Now we'll do a tense and release practice for all the facial muscles. Again, something we don't usually work on. So you will look up towards the ceiling. And to just expand and stretch out the muscles, you'll open your eyes, open your mouth wide, and crunch them tight, making a pout, tightening the eyelids, tightening, tensing every muscle in the face. So we'll continue for a few rounds. Gently stretching, contracting all muscles in the face. Because we are looking up, we are also getting a stretch on the muscles on the neck, below the chin. One last round. And then slowly release your head, come back to a neutral position. Observe the sensations in the area of the face, neck. And now we'll do the same tense and relax activity for the rest of the body also, just to release any tightness, stiffness in the muscles along the across the body. So sitting with the legs stretched out in front of you, you will continue breathing at a regular pace. And now start clenching your toes, feet, ankles, just tightening the calf muscles, the thighs. Start tightening the hips and buttocks. Suck the belly and clench. All the back muscles tightened. Your chest is contracted, tightened. And you can lift your arms, tightening the upper arms, forearms, clenching your fists. Tighten and clench the face as well. Every part of the body contracted. As tight as you can clench. Your breathing is relaxed though. Staying there. Clenching. Check your back muscles. However much you can contract. And slowly releasing. Relax the arms, relax the whole body. Observe all the sensations. We'll do this one more time. So tighten, clench your face. Clenching the shoulders, neck, back, chest. Clenching the abdominal muscles, buttocks. Your arms all the way to the fingers. Every muscle tightened. Clench the legs. Every part contracted. Feel that contraction physically, mentally. Stressing, clenching. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. You can slowly release. Relax. You can place your hands back if you want. Allow the feet to fall to the sides and just relax. Aware of the whole body. Tense and relax. Works on releasing tension in the superficial muscles, the outer layer of muscles on the body. And now slowly we'll come up to a standing position. Let's get that energy flow through the whole body with some wood chopping practice. Wood chopping, you can go a little more active, intense, or you can take it a little lighter depending on what works. You can go with one round and see what you want to continue with. Keep your feet slightly apart. Interlock your fingers as if you're holding an axe. Keep the knees slightly bent and soft. So what we do is breathe in slowly, breathing out, exhaling through the mouth with a huh, as if you're chopping a block of wood. Huh. You can allow the hands to swing a bit and then come up when you're ready again. Feel that you're releasing any blockages from the whole body. Huh. Let the huh come from the belly. Huh. Keep the knees soft and bent. One last round. And coming up this time, you can release the arms. Stand in a comfortable position. Observe the flow of energy. Notice the circulation through all the parts. Allow the body to come back to a state of samasthiti. Breathing, heartbeat relaxed. Your body neutral. You can come to the top of your mat when you're ready. We'll go with 2 active rounds of Surya Namaskaras. Continuing to move that energy, enabling a smooth flow from head to toe. Remind yourself to enjoy the practice. Active, participating with every part of the body. Take a nice breath in, breathing out, joining your palms, pranamasana. Breathing in, raise your arms, lengthen upward, gently arching back, Hasta Uttanasana. Breathing out into a forward fold, hinging from the hip, Padahastasana. Feel free to keep your knees bent if your lower back is tight. Breathing in, right leg goes back to Ashwasanchalanasana, looking to the front with the chest open. Breathing out into the Santulanasana plank. Shift the shoulders forward, hips slightly lowered. You can either lower down fully to Ashtanga or breathe in, knees down, breathe out, chest and chin down to Ashtanga Namaskara. Sliding forward, the whole body flat, and then lifting to Bhujangasana. Breathing out, tucking your toes, active with every part, going to Parvatasana. Breathing in, right foot between your palms, left knee down, look to the front, chest open. Ashwasanchalanasana. Breathing out, tucking the toes, stepping the foot forward to Padahastasana again. Breathing in, raising your hands along with the head, coming up all the way gently. Hasta Uttanasana. Breathing out, Pranamasana. Breathe in, hands down by the sides. Coming back to Samasthiti. Notice how the first round felt. Is there any stiffness, tension in the body, discomfort? Going with your own pace of breathing. Between cycles, take time to come back to that state of steady breathing and heartbeat. Now, next 1.5 round, you can go at your own pace, transitioning smoothly whenever you're ready. Enjoying the flow, enjoying the opening in the body. Remember, you don't have to worry about going into the perfect posture. Remain aware of the whole body, of your breathing, and just see how much your body is okay with. This cycle, left leg goes back. Take a few breaths if you need to in Samasthiti. If you're feeling stable, you can continue to move with the flow. And this time we have both half cycles again in this round. Now you can see how much you can extend a little more into the posture. See if all parts are participating. One more round, both half cycles. Aware of every part. You will know what is stopping you from going into a full posture and how much you can slowly push that a little deeper. Maybe the last half cycle, you can focus fully on the breathing and check if you're able to breathe into the belly, out from the belly with each posture. Take your time. Take your breaks. And if you need an extra breath in some posture, feel free to stay a little longer. In your Ashwa Sanchalana, can you lower the hips a little more? In your Parvatasana, can you push the hips a little higher? Every posture, seeing where you can extend a little more. If you're done, you can relax. If you still have a half cycle, take your time. Observe the whole body. Now just standing, observing the energy flow, the circulation through the body. Check if you're standing light, balanced on both feet. Is your belly relaxed and soft? The breath flowing into the belly. Take your time to come back to a state where there are uniform sensations throughout the body. You're feeling neutral, light, almost weightless. Check how the weight is. You can slowly shift the weight to the left foot, right foot, and come back to the center to understand what I'm saying about being weightless. When you're feeling light and relaxed, we'll move to the first posture that we'll hold for a while. Virabhadrasana 1, leaning forward slightly, making it a little more intense. So standing at the top of the mat, you will step your right foot back. Now, once you are with the right foot back, the hips will face forward towards the left leg. For that, if you think the hips are not able to square, come forward, right hip is not able to come forward, move your foot to the outer edge of the mat. So when you make your stance wider, the hips will face forward. So make sure both the hips are faced forward. Breathe and raise your arms, lengthening. Check if your weight is even on both the legs. Are you active in both the feet, both the legs? And as you breathe out now, bend your front knee. Now check and see when you look down, if your knee is going beyond the ankle, there is scope to move the foot forward a little more. And look down to see if you can see the big toe from inside of the knee. If your knee is tilted inward, you may not be able to see the big toe. So just enough to see the big toe or the first two toes so that you get this thigh opening. The back leg is straight, you're active in the back leg. Now from here, with the whole of the upper body, from the hips, we will lean forward. From the hip joints, keeping the head between the arms, how much ever you're comfortable with. Just a slight leaning forward, and we'll stay here. Observe where you're feeling the intensity. Now, are you as aware of the other parts? The back leg, the buttocks, the muscles on the back. With a relaxed and calm mind, can you move your awareness to all the body parts, even up to the fingertips? Just keeping that full body awareness will make you hold the pose a little more stable. And if it feels intense, you can always straighten up a bit. You can straighten the knee a bit. You don't have to struggle, but how much can you be okay with your full body awareness? 3. Can you breathe through your belly? Though the posture might be intense in some parts. 2. 1. Slowly straightening up. Bring your arms down. Step the foot forward gently. See where you're feeling the posture after you come out of it. What did the posture do? More weight on the front leg can tone and strengthen the muscles in that leg. Coming back to your Samasthiti. Whenever you're ready, you can explore on the other side. This time the left leg going back. Step back. First aspect, check your hips. If the left hip is opening outward, turn them to face forward, and if needed, adjust the position of the back foot so that the hips are squared, both hips facing forward. Breathe and raise your arms. Finding that balance, aware of the whole body. Breathe out, bend the front knee. If there is scope, if your knee is going forward, take the back knee a little more behind the back leg. Increase your stance if that's comfortable for you. Hips are still facing forward. Check the weight on both the feet. Are you active in the core muscles in the arms? And now, slowly hinging from the hip joints, leaning forward, the upper body in a straight line. From the hips to the fingertips. Head in line with the arms. See how much you're comfortable with. And if it's intense, you can even interlock your fingers. That can give you a little bit of support. If not, stay with the arms parallel. Whenever this is known as an open chain, open loop, because you're not using another body part to support. Can you stay with your relaxed breath? Know that we are not frozen here. You can always adjust if needed. But where can you stay with a little bit of intensity? Mentally calm. So 3, 2, being okay with a little discomfort, making sure you're aware of all the other parts as well, not just where it is intense. And slowly straightening up. Relaxing the arms, stepping the foot forward. Observe and take your time to come back to that Samasthiti. Keep the belly relaxed. We will move to a balancing posture next. Whenever you're ready to move, yes, you can turn towards the screen. Today's balancing pose is Utthita Hasta Padangushtasana, which is a very long name for this, where you hold your foot, hold the big toe with your fingers, raise one arm and try to straighten it. Now we will go step by step. If we can't go into the full pose, that's perfectly fine. So shift all your weight to the left foot. And now breathing in, raise your arms to the sides and just lift the knee. With your full body awareness, how light can you be on the standing foot? How active are you in the bent leg? Active in the arms? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly relax. Now breathing in, you'll raise your arms up to the sides and stretch the leg out without bending the knee. This one is to train that front leg to remain active independently. Because the minute we take support with using a hand or place it against the leg like in Vrikshasana, that leg becomes passive. So how active can you stay in that leg? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Observe. Let the body settle down. The next preparatory pose is where we breathe in and raise the arms and bend the right leg. You raise the arms up and bend the right leg. Now you bring whichever leg, the same hand. Use the right hand, the 2 fingers, like we point as a gun, no? When you're showing the how like a gun, the 4-finger, middle finger, use it to hook the big toe from inside. Yes, you're just trying to hook it like this. Now find your balance here. And fix your gaze if needed somewhere. 5, 4, 3. Can you be active in your core in the raised arm? And slowly release. Now, if this itself was challenging, now we go into the final pose. You can do either one of the variations we've done so far, because you're still building into the asana in one aspect or the other. Now the full pose, where we will raise the arms up, bend the right knee, use your fingers to hold the big toe. And if you're comfortable, slowly try to stretch the leg to the front, how much ever you can. If you can go all the way, if not, even if it is bent, it's fine. And once you're in the pose, wherever it is, and today if you want to try the full version with the leg, feel free to use the support of a wall. That's perfectly okay. See what will help you. Go into the pose and stay there for 5, 4. Feel free to take the wall support and try it also. 2, 1. Slowly release. Take your time. Doesn't matter whether you go into the full pose or not. As long as you remain aware of all parts, remaining active in all parts, you will slowly develop the ability to go into the full pose. Now let's try with the other leg. First preparatory pose, breathing in, raise the arms sideways, bend the knee. 5, 4, fix your gaze. See if you're active in the arms, active in the core muscles. And 1. Slowly relax. Now breathing in, lifting the arms, stretching the leg out straight in front of you without bending the knee. Can you remain active in the thigh? Active in the arms, your back muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. Notice the body. Because we are trying to hold it there, there is a possibility of clenching the muscles, which is okay. And now we lift the arms and the left knee bent, lifting the leg up. Use your left hand fingers to hook the big toe and see how you can lengthen the spine. Remain aware of the whole body. 5. Yes, even for this, you can start by taking wall support. 3, 2, 1. Slowly releasing. Take a few moments, mentally preparing to go into the full practice. You can start with wall support here. Breathing in, raising the arms, lifting the left leg, using your left 2 fingers to hold the foot. If this itself is challenging, this will be your final posture for today. You can just stay here. If not, slowly straightening the leg, seeing how much you can take it out to the front. Doesn't matter where you are. Are you aware of the whole body? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bending the knee, releasing the foot, coming back to Samasthiti. Observe how the whole body is feeling. And you can slowly come to Vajrasana at the back of your mat for a little bit. Take a few moments just observing your breath. Aware of how the body is feeling. How energetic you're feeling. Aware of the mental activity. And now we'll focus on another practice, which is a little more intense for the upper body. Come to your tabletop. We will go into a dolphin pose, which also gives a pretty deep lengthening for the spine. So see how much you can go comfortably. Keep your toes tucked in your tabletop. With the toes tucked in, come to your elbows and interlock your fingers. Keep your elbows around shoulder width apart. Okay. Keep your head is pointing towards the floor. Now with the toes tucked in, you will gently raise your knees. See if you can straighten the knees, otherwise it's okay to keep them bent. We're going into dolphin pose. So this is like a down dog, but on the elbows. You're trying to point the crown of your head towards the floor. If you're comfortable with the knees straight, you can even see if you can step your foot forward a little bit, taking the hips up higher. This is a nice inversion. Now, can you stay active in the lower body so that all the weight is not falling on the elbows? If it feels too intense, you can place your knees down. Stay active in the arms. Stay active in the shoulders, torso. 4, 3. You're looking towards your knees. 2. And 1. Now slowly, if you moved your feet forward, you can move them back a little. Come down to your knees. Open your knees wide. Stretch the toes to the back. You can just relax in Balasana. Wide knee Balasana. Dropping your forehead to the mat. Relax. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can slowly come back on your palms to table position, the tabletop, and then move your legs to the side. Stretch them out to the front so that you can sit down first in Dandasana staff pose and then move to a lying down position. As you lie down, take a few moments and then we'll do the bridge pose, again actively using all parts of the body. Keep your hands by the side of the body, palms facing down, bend your knees. Try to bring your heels as close to the hips and buttocks as you can. Your knees, your feet are around hip width apart, slight gap between them. Now active in the legs, active in the torso. Gently lift the hips. Once you raise the hips, see if you can adjust the shoulder blades to come closer together. Tuck your chin as if you're trying to look at the knees. Now, if you're comfortable, reach your hands together and interlock your fingers. Use the pressed, interlocked fingers to gently press into the mat to support and lift a little bit more into bridge pose. Can you breathe into your belly? Stay active in every part of the body. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can slowly release the interlocked fingers. Bring your chest, bring your hips down. Stretch your legs out. Take a few moments. Now bend your knees, bringing your knees to the chest. Gently hug your knees. Roll on your back side to side. And we'll do a quick supine twist. Open your arms out at shoulder level on the floor, palms facing down. As you breathe out, drop your legs to the left on the floor. Turn your head to the right. And start letting go, relaxing all the muscles, releasing any clenching, tightness. We slowly start winding down. Enjoy the flow of your breath and the effect on the different body parts. Keeping your eyes closed will help you keep that awareness internally. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly come back to the center. Take a few moments and then drop your legs to the other side. Release the legs. Look in the opposite direction. Close your eyes. Let go into the twist on this side. Relaxing all the muscles. Checking if there's still some tightness and where you feel it. Allow your breathing to release any stiffness, tightness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly coming back to the center. Hug your knees, roll on your back to release any compression, pinching in the back muscles. Coming back to the center, straighten your legs upwards, point your palms up, clench and release your fingers and toes a few times. Take your hands overhead, place your legs on the mat, give yourself a full body stretch, tensing, releasing all the muscles in the body. And then slowly place your hands by your sides, your feet apart. Time to let go into Shavasana. Adjust your hips, shoulders, neck if needed. Keep the chin slightly tucked. Make sure the back of the neck has no creases. It can relax as well. And let go. There's nothing to do now. Allow the healing to happen. As the body relaxes, the mind relaxes. See if you can start feeling that silence in the background. When the body and mind are at ease, you may notice a stillness, a silence within you, around you. Relaxed and easy, try to listen carefully to the silence. Is there a sound to that silence? Whether you hear anything or not, just relax into it. The next few minutes, there's nowhere else for the mind to be. Please stay with listening to the silence, the stillness. That silence and stillness, which can show us, give us an experience that I, the one who is aware, observing, being the witness, am not just this body or mind. Stay with the silence. Are you aware whether the mind is still here in the silence or if it has gotten occupied with thoughts? If it has, gently bring it back, trying to listen to that silence for just a little longer. Moment to moment. For the next 30 seconds, can you completely remain in this silence? Now remaining with that state of ease, relaxation. Come back to your body awareness, taking a nice breath in. Remember the direction in which you're lying down and gently moving different parts of the body. Bring back some activeness. Your fingers, toes, bringing your hands closer to the body, your legs, your feet closer. Gently give yourself a stretch. Active in the body, but relaxed and easy mentally. Slowly sitting back up. Take your time to adjust your posture. Sit with your back straight. And for the next few minutes, see if you want to sit in a Sukhasana, an easy cross-leg posture, or Vajrasana, or even using a folded sheet or something under your buttocks to sit with the back straight. Whatever feels comfortable. We will do a practice of Agnisara, which basically builds that energy flow upwards. It also stimulates, activates, energizes all the digestive organs, building that digestive fire. It helps with metabolism. Physically, physiologically, it has a lot of benefits, but it also shakes up, stirs up the energy flow within the body, which also can release blockages at a subtle level. So in Agnisara, we breathe out and gently suck the belly in, and then holding the breath. We are not breathing while we try to flap the belly in and out gently, as many times as you can. And when you feel the body is struggling, you need to breathe. Relax the belly and then breathe in. We'll try that for 3 rounds. So sitting comfortably, exhale, feel that you're releasing all the carbon dioxide, and stop breathing. Now start moving the belly. Whenever you feel that you have to breathe in, relax, expand, allow the belly to relax, and then breathe in. Take a few breaths to come back to stability again. And when the breathing is rhythmic and stable, you can explore it. Another 2 rounds. So with the breath held outside, you're not breathing. After exhaling, you pause the breath and then you flap the belly as many times as you can. So go ahead for 2 more rounds. You exhale, hold the breath out, and just make the movement with the abdominal muscles. Relaxing between the rounds. If it feels too intense, you can even stop at the 2 rounds. Otherwise, going with a third round. After you exhale, stop breathing, move the belly. Allow the breathing to come back to its natural pace and rhythm. Once the breathing is relaxed and easy again, this time move your attention to the tip of the nose, just the top part of the nostrils, and try to feel that the breath is flowing in and out, only touching the top part of the nostrils, the smaller end here. Now, don't worry about the breath flowing in. We do what is called a very light flutter breathing. So, keeping your attention there on the tip of the nostrils, just feel like you're breathing in, out, with just the air touching the top corner of the nostrils. You can go at the pace of in, out, in, out, in, out. And if you can, increase that intensity also, making it faster, not intense, but rapid, light, faster breathing, as if it's going in, out, in, out, in, out. Allow it to become more delicate and faster, like the fluttering of a butterfly wings or an insect's wings. Stay light and easy in the body and notice what is happening. And whenever you feel the need to stop, you can just stop and notice what happens. Otherwise, for a little longer, you can continue with the flutter breathing. After you stop, just notice what is happening. Flutter breathing can also bring that upward flow of energy along the spine. It can prepare you for deeper stages of stillness, silent sitting. You can try it for one more time. Coming to the tip of the nostrils, the upper corner, feel that you're breathing in and out with just your attention there. Feel the air brushing, going a little faster, lighter. In, out, in, out, in, out. And if you can, make it lighter and faster. And stop. Stay light and easy in the body. Become aware of the whole body. Let the breathing settle down. Even after we finish the practice, whenever you remember, try to just come back and check in, see how the body is, how your breathing is. Just become aware of the whole body. It's a very simple mindfulness practice. It makes us more aware of what we are doing with the body, with the mind in our day-to-day life as well. With that thought, it's time to end our practice. Bring your palms together. With gratitude for today's practice, gratitude for the body and mind that supported us today and is constantly supporting us. Let us chant the closing prayer, wishing well for all beings in creation. Take a relaxed breath in. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can rub your palms, cup your eyes. If you feel sore in some part of the body, just move your palms there and keep it there for a few seconds. Otherwise, you can move your palms across the whole body once gently. And take your time to cup your eyes and blink them open. Thank you. Take care and see you soon.